Hello everyone, this is Ultimate Diecast Review and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be talking about the new NASCAR 25 dev diary that just came out yesterday. And this is a great update, honestly, probably one of the most in-depth videos we've got since the last one. Not as in-depth as that video, but honestly it was a pretty solid video giving more explanation into the game, showing actual gameplay for once, something that we haven't had yet. And I want to go over a couple key points in this video, and it's mostly all due to the gameplay, so there's a large portion of this. I'd say probably 90% is them talking about the immersion and the experiences that go on during the race weekend, and how Dale Jr. said at the end of this was that it's some of the most stressful parts of the weekend has to do with like qualifying and practice and not the race itself. That's kind of what they were talking about mostly, is the immersion and making sure that the player feels like they're in this world, basically. The key points that everyone's been talking about on social media are the gameplay segments, the very short gameplay cutscenes and stuff like that. So it all starts right here in this first part right here. This is William Byron's Raptor number 24, and already it looks pretty solid. People are noting that the rims are not supposed to be silver, but there's a polishing issue that they'll tend to as well in the future. The logos are kind of blurry, but once again, they'll polish that all up. Something I noticed, this is actually a iRacing paint scheme. There are some placeholders in this game for paint schemes, but there are actual paint schemes as well. Like, this is Noah Gragson's number 4 Rush Truck Center's design that he runs as a primary, I guess, in this game. And this one over here, this is a pink car. I can easily tell that. I have a suspicion that this might actually be the Eric Jones pink number 43 Dollar Tree car, but it could just be another stand-in. I don't know. It looks very, very similar, and it looks like that says 43 on it. I have a suspicion that this is the Dollar Tree car, but yeah, again, it looks like there's some yellow on the left rear quarter panel, so we'll just have to wait and see for that one. Here we are on the actual track. The 24 is pulling off pit road. We have more designs actually right here. So this one right here, this is the one that caught my eye. This is Tyler Reddick's number 45, the car he ran at Homestead of this year. So that kind of gives me hope, because this was not a primary. That was a one-off design for the Homestead weekend. Could we have a ton of free paint schemes without paying DLC? This is a car that shouldn't be technically like one of the base primaries in the game. There are a lot of other cars, such as the Monster Energy car, that he's run multiple times this year. And this is the one that they picked to show in this video. We also have the Kyle Busch Cheddar's car, and this is another place-in right here, another stand-in car. The one up here, I cannot tell what that is, but it's a yellow back bumper, it looks like, with a red front end, a red bumper. This is the Noah Gragson car right here. This is the Rush Truck Center, and then this is Justin Haley, I'm suspecting as well. I'm pretty sure that's a primary for this year. And then there's one more car right there. This is John Hunter Nemechek's Dollar Tree car. So we do have some indications of what cars are actually in this game, which is pretty cool. But gameplay itself, as I rewind it a little bit, we can see that everything is basically blurred for whatever reason. It's like a very short depth of field when he's pulling out of the garage and basically down pit road. We do see down here a very simple, I guess, HUD, you can call it, a display screen. We do have a track map, which is very, very nice. We do have a speedometer, which is, I guess, nice as well. A draft bar is in the game, which is kind of strange because I don't think there's been one of those in years. It's simple, but I mean, it works. They probably will add more stuff as time goes on. They made some announcements about like the spotters in this game. Like, for example, TJ Majors, who sponsors for Brad Keselowski, he'll be one of the spotters in the game, and the other one is Josh Williams for Shane Van Gisbergen. So these will be the two spotters in the game. This car will probably be in the game as well because, I mean, it's base primary. So gives me hope for other designs to be in the game because of how obscure they put the Reddick one in there, the Reddick design. Here they talk about kind of just a bunch of going into qualifying and practice in detail. And then we have this clip right here of Truck Series qualifying. So another strange point here. So they did fix the, before in the last one it said Camping World Truck Series. So now it says Craftsman, so it's been updated. This is a 2023 paint scheme. I could tell because of this emblem right here. That's the 75th anniversary logo on this car that's supposed to be in the 2025 game. Now, I know it's just an alpha build or a very early build, so they'll probably fix that. There's also this car behind it. This is Kyle Busch's Texas car from last year, the camo one. Why would they add this, but they would put this in there as well? It doesn't honestly make any sense, but I guess they didn't have any other like Ty Majeski cars to put in, because very strange to include a more recent car with a a car that's 2 years old at this point. And here we go as he comes off of pit road to start qualifying here at New Hampshire. And see, it's still kind of glitchy because of course it's early build. Coming off pit road, we see a track map and we see the car get up to speed. Very laggy, but that's expected with an early build. And then we have one more clip here at the end where Dale Jr. is talking about the race day, the race weekend experience. This clip right here at Las Vegas, where we see Christopher Bell right here, the DeWalt car, which is probably guaranteed to be in this game anyways. He might be one of the cover athletes possibly. Brad Keselowski again with this weird depth of field, very blurred out. And then we have this weird car right here. I'm guessing that's just a stand-in because I don't remember any driver having this kind of car in the background. It reminded me of like the Amazon Prime car, but there's no logos on it, so I don't think it could be that. Can't even see anything else. I think that might be the Dollar Tree car back there. But nice to see flyovers again. I like the pre-race ceremonies. I like how they did that shot as well. But overall, it's a very, very interesting update. I would recommend watching this for yourself. Expectations have kind of stayed the same. This didn't really change anything for me except for the fact that we might not be having to pay for DLC because of this car. I'm guessing we still have to, but maybe a lot more cars will be included inside the actual game than we think. But it kind of just sets the bar exactly where it was. We still haven't got any like intensive gameplay. I'm guessing there'll be a future Dev Diary update, because if they don't show gameplay, then there's no incentive to buy the game. I know it'll probably be like people are talking about like sports games will show gameplay about a month or two before the release. This game is supposedly going to release in September of this year, so that means that we should have a trailer in either August or July of this year. We could get one sooner, possibly June or so, for like the Mexican Grand Prix or whatever it's called in Mexico City. It could be then, or it could be later. We could get around Daytona as well. I feel like that'd be too late though in the season to do a trailer, so to do a full gameplay, I mean. The trailer will probably be getting soon, a proper trailer with a specified release date and showing more of all the cars. But so far what we've got, I like what we're seeing so far. Just wish we got more gameplay. But thank you all so much for watching, and we'll keep an eye out for more updates on NASCAR 25 as they come. Make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.